The time has come where we will summon the Dark Lord Cthulhu. We will reach into the darkness and pull his form from beyond the eldest star. Hello, friend. I know that you, like the rest of us, have all thought about summoning Cthulhu. Hi, I want to talk to you today about summoning. Now, many of us, when we were but young lads and lasses out on the school, would scry a summoning circle into the playground and try to summon Cthulhu. Oh, those were the days. Yes, there was smoke. Sometimes even a fiend or two would come through. But as you know, unfortunately, none of us had the dark necromantic power or were touched by one of the elder gods in an ability to actually summon Cthulhu. May his praise be ever filled. So, what I want to suggest to you, my good friends, is consider summoning one of the other elder gods. That's right, friends. Have you ever considered summoning Azthoth? Why, Azthoth, he's one of the eldest of elder gods. Can't get much more elder than that. He sure doesn't have to show his ID when purchasing a delicious beverage. But his incantation is actually quite easy. You only need a few dozen virgins to sacrifice, and in no time at all he'll be crawling out of the deepest depths of the ocean to destroy all of humanity and carve out that very essence that you pathetic humans call a soul. But wait, we're not done yet. If that's a little too old for you, what about one of the spawn of Cthulhu? Have you thought about summoning Dagon? That's right, Dagon is one of the direct lineage of Cthulhu. No less terrifying and a horrible creature to behold. Some say that simply looking upon his unholy gaze will cause your mind to rupture and for sanity to forever flee your pathetic existence. So, if you're thinking about summoning Dagon, here's a few pro tips. First of all, you're going to want that elder blood moon. Consult your calendars. Also, he does slightly better with coastal areas. Like many of the elder gods, he's likely to come a-crawling out of the ocean. So when you're thinking about summoning Dagon, remember, the beach is where it's at. Now, sometimes we don't have to get so specific. Have you thought of trying to rise up one of the elder things? Now, I know summoning some of the named creatures has a certain je ne sais quoi, but the elder things are terrifying on their own, and after all, what could be more terrifying than the fact that the elder things have no name at all? They are unknowable, unpronounceable, and of course they will ignore the most mighty plea for mercy, because mercy is entirely alien to them and to their kin. Speaking of their kins, now, here's a favorite of mine, Nyarlathotep. Now, of course, we all pronounce it a little differently. It's just important to remember the way I pronounce it is correct, and the way you pronounce it is wrong. Nyarlathotep is one of my favorites and can be seen out in the cold darkness of space. Now, you want to remember something. When you're opening a portal beyond the outer darkness, beyond space and time, it's going to be a bit chilly, so bring a sweater. But seriously, it is below absolute freezing, and along with your sanity being ripped from your mind, you may get a slight nip in those fingers and toes. maybe some flannel pajamas, and some mittens. Also, the mittens will help cover the many, many gallons of blood that you will require in order to accomplish the summoning. Now, many of these elder gods are difficult to pronounce, but Migo is an easy one, just trills right off the tongue. Migo, who is brother, sister, somewhat related to Cthulhu, is right up there with some of the creatures that you can bring about that will bring about the end of mankind. And you know what they say, where me go, you go. Also, they say, ah, in an unending scream, because those who have viewed the hideous gaze of Migo, their hair has turned white, their eyes are now filled over with cataracts, and yet the image of that terrifying creature from beyond is now burned into their very soul, and even death will not release them from that perpetual scream. So remember, Migo. So we've had a lot of fun today, and we've had a good time. But remember, Shub-Niggurath would often say, and Shub-Niggurath is known to shooeth herself through the lattice way with the goat of 1,000 kid, so you know you can trust what she says. So, if you're thinking of summoning Shub-Niggurath or one of the many other denizens from beyond the outer darkness, remember, they're all terrifying. They'll all rip the sanity from your head. They're all our lords and masters. And yes, perhaps even one day you'll succeed in summoning Cthulhu himself. Probably not, because if you succeed in the other ones, they will surely destroy you. But who knows? It just might happen. So keep up the good fight. Remember to work on your summoning circles, and you never know. Remember what Shub-Niggurath says. Bye-bye for now.